hopefully fucking pundits will fucking start sitting up now and noticing that Everton are fucking going to do things.
Exactly. What is going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and this is your Everton match reaction. Everton have just beaten Tottenham at Spurs 1-0, and in a game that, quite honestly, I am shocked at. I'm shocked at how we performed. I'm shocked at the way that we really commanded everything. We dominated Spurs. We went there. We had more possession than them. We had more shots than them, even off target. Yes, they had a couple of opportunities, but by God, did we do a good job today at nullifying their front two of Son, Moura, Harry Kane. We did a great job. John, how happy are you, mate?
Very happy. First time we've beat Tottenham in 12 attempts away from home. First time we've beat a top 6 team for a long time. And this is a great start to the season. We went there. We didn't know what to expect because he threw the 3 new players in straight away. Did they need time to gel? We haven't had no pre-season. Well, we've had a couple of pre-season games, none with the new players. And listen, they just fitted in. Every player knew his job. The mentality for me had changed today from seasons gone by. That it was a positive mentality. They were fighting for every ball. We created chances. And as you quite rightly say, Pickford pulled off 2 good saves. But listen, that's what he's there for, Michael. And you could go on to the fact that if Richarlison puts that chance in, so it's ifs and buts. But listen, we've come away, 3 points, great start to the season. And we go to a home now and we play West Brom, which is a great opportunity. And if we play like that next week, then again, I expect us to win, and I'm saying it already now because that's how happy we are. After a performance like that, after getting 3 points at Tottenham, it's a great start to the season.
To be honest, it's one of the best starts to the season I remember. In terms of getting the ball down, playing from the back, and I mentioned it in the stream, and can I just shout out to the 10,000 people that clicked in and watched at different various points. The South American influence was there, plain to see. The one-touch football, the ability to get the ball down, playing it around the back, playing it in front of people. Being bold to take the ball, take a touch. It was really, 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 really nice. It was just brilliant. So I'm absolutely, to say I'm over the moon is an understatement. Is a genuine understatement. So.
It was a pleasure to watch the football Everton played today, and from the first whistle they were in for the game, and Everton were by far the best team in the first 20-25 minutes. Yeah, Tottenham did come into it and they started having them couple of chances, but listen, a home team will always have a certain part of the game where they will be on top. But Everton nullified that, Pickford made the 2 saves, which he had to do, but we went again. And then Tottenham come back into the game, and then we went again. Was that a ploy by Ancelotti for Tottenham to get tired, and chase the ball, and then Everton sit back? It was spot on. Everything about the performance, everything about the team selection for me was spot on. Can't pick a bad player there. James Rodriguez stepped into the Premier League like a duck to water. He was there, he was strong, he was winning tackles, he was holding the ball up, he was winning fouls, he was spraying passes. It was just an all-round great performance by the 11 men on the pitch.
Yep, you're spot on. And equally, on top of that, just to add a little bit of fire to it, we've only had these players a week. Yeah. What have we got to come in, a month's time? Next season, I want to get, I said in the stream, I says, look, I hate it when people say it's the first game this season, so I'm not expecting massive things. I'm not expecting players to gel. I'm not expecting Everton to win. Certain certain people didn't think that some of our big people were going to start today, and that's absolutely fine. But look what happened when we had the balls to be brave. We didn't go and stick Allen on the bench, Decore on the bench, Rodriguez on the bench because he doesn't know the players. We went and stuck them in because we trusted their quality, and they delivered today. James Rodriguez, his passing ability with his left foot is astonishing. He's the first player that could beat people. He stood there on the spot and stuck the ball over two people's heads while standing there laughing at them. This player is someone who is absolutely phenomenal. And we go up against West Brom next week, who've just got absolutely destroyed by Leicester. And I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
Everton play like that next season against West Brom, it could realistically be a cricket score. And I did say in the stream as well, James Rodriguez hasn't played a competitive game of football since February, March. And to come in today and put a performance in like that in his first game in the Premier League after probably 2 or 3 training sessions with players he doesn't know and last 87, 88 minutes says a lot about the man. Says he wants to play for Ancelotti, says he wants to play for Everton, and it was an all-round fantastic performance from the first whistle to the last whistle. You can't have a go at any player. If I had to pick a negative, and this is a small negative, Richarlison probably should have got 2 today. He had the one where he could have slid it across into the goal instead of going for power. Yeah. And then he had the header, which, as you quite rightly said in the stream, Michael, it's very good with his head. Keeper didn't even make a save off that. Thought he could have headed it, sneaked it into the near post. But listen, I don't want to find negatives. I know I am, but I don't want to find negatives because next week, Richarlison gets them 2 chances. He probably scores. Everton have won, 3 points on the board. First game of the season. What more can I say?
Yeah, and on top of that, I don't want to keep going on about it. Man of the match today. Sky, and I don't rate Sky anyway, but Sky give man of the match to Allen, who definitely put in a great argument for it. But I want to talk about some of the players that we hadn't signed, have already been in the team. I want to mention, and I can't believe I'm doing this, I want to mention Jordan Pickford. Again, 2 good saves. Controlling, punching the ball out when he's needed to. Catching the ball at the end there. He sort of... All of a sudden, there was a better air around Everton. Keane, Mina looked like actual footballers. Mina.
Gomez had his best game for Everton in a long, long time.
Yeah, Coleman could easily have got man of the match. Decore played well. Luca Dean whipping in a great ball in for Dominic Calvert's header. Decore standing in front of us now. What a start for Everton, and let's just put people in a good spirit for what's going to happen for the rest of the season, because I don't think anyone can sit back now and look at Everton and go, that's not a top side. I don't think you can do that. You can say they're a work in progress, fair enough, but Everton are becoming the side that we wanted for a long time, and you can see it just from the first game of the season.
We'll only get stronger. I think Rodriguez has had 2 or 3 training sessions, and Everton now look like a team that can go places. It look like a team that can bring joy back to the fans, because listen, we're all like dogs with 2 dicks after that performance today. I can honestly see us only getting better. Tottenham are a good team. Today they look void of ideas. You can see they need signings into the club. But as I said earlier on in this match reaction, I think Everton and Carlo Ancelotti surprised Tottenham today with the way they set up, the way they were doing the transitions, the way they were changing the formation mid-game. Mourinho didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. No, and this is an Everton team who have said, haven't won away against Spurs in 12 years. And we've gone there today being the better team, and we've come away with 3 points. Mourinho didn't look happy, but then I watched the Everton players coming off with Carlo. Carlo stood there and had time for every player, because every player put a shift in for him, and that's all we can ask.
Yeah, and one last thing I want to mention. Sigurdsson come on today, and he did really well. He looked a different player.
Yeah, well, this is what I said in the stream, wasn't it? Going back to the last game of the season when he was on the pitch, all he done was points because he didn't want the ball. Now he knows, and I keep saying this, he's got competition now, Michael. So he knows if he doesn't come on and perform, he's not going to be anywhere near the team. You know, I felt a bit for Anthony Gordon today. If he's not injured, he wasn't even in you know, on the bench or nothing. Would have liked to have seen Anthony Gordon instead of Sigurdsson. But listen, I can't sit here and have a go at Sigurdsson, because when he come on, he done what he had to do. He wanted the ball. He won a couple of fouls, you know. Didn't fanny about on the ball. He was looking for the pass straight away into space, you know, and he calmed it down when he come on, and that's what Everton needed. But listen, 1-0 away, what can I say?
It's just a great start, and obviously we haven't beat a top 6 side in 41 games away from home. We've had 12 draws, 28 defeats, and today we've already, first game of the season, we've already put that to bed.
Yeah, and can I also say there's 216 people watching this live stream on the match reaction, which is absolutely phenomenal again.
To be honest, I want to give a massive shout out to everyone. I'm just sorting out the video. I just want to say thank you because, you know, yet again, you supported us. Yes, again. You know, we are, in my opinion, doing really, really well as a group of people, and it's all down to you lot, so thank you ever so much. You know, I really, you know, John doesn't do the editing. I put so much time into trying to do the videos and the publications and the music and the effects for the match watch-alongs, and for you guys to comment like that, it makes it all worthwhile. So I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, because I fucking love you. I fucking love you all.
As Michael says, I echo everything. Listen, I've been on the channel for 12 months, and you know, I'm more confident now. Yeah, I probably talk shit a lot of the time, and I do get wound up. But listen, it's emotion, and it is, and I'm made up to be part of the channel. As I say, I just want to say thanks to Michael from me, because as Michael says, he puts more work in than me. I can't do what he does yet. Hopefully, I will learn that. But the layout, this video that we can do, is all down to Michael, so I want to say thanks.
But what John brings, what John brings is he brings that funniness, he brings that character, he brings the fact that, you know, it sounds horrible, but he's Scouse, he's more relatable than I am. John is perfect. I absolutely love John. He is brilliant. And just to end it, John, obviously we're having a little bit of a bromance live on camera. We're up to 250 people watching a fucking match reaction, which is astonishing. Who was your man of the match? Who was your man of the match?
Me. It's got to be Rodriguez. As I said, he's come in, he's took to it like a duck to water. He found time on the ball. Someone put in the comments, you haven't seen a left foot like that since the Kevin Sheedy days. And do you know what? You said before as well, Michael, what a left foot he's got on him. For me, yeah, listen, there could have been 11 men of the match today, Michael, because not one of them played poor. I just thought Rodriguez give us more. But listen, the man on the screen now, Decore, he got it. Oh no, Alan got it, didn't he? Sorry. Alan got it. Sorry, but listen, Decore had a good game. The 3 new players who come in had a good game, but the other players around them had good games. Did I agree with Sky's man of the match, Alan?
You could
probably not.
You could understand why it was given, though, can't you? That's the thing. That's the good thing. Because it could have gone to loads.
Yeah, it could have, and that's what I said. There wasn't one poor performer today. For me, I would have given it to Alan, so I do give it to Alan, just for his performance after probably 2 or 3 training sessions, new to the Premier League. He just showed us what he's capable of. Now, as you said, can you imagine in a month's time, you know, what he's going to be like? He's going to take Premier League by storm, and it's only good for Everton. Someone said before, he's Coutinho times 10, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I give it to Rodriguez, but there's very little I can do to split them. You know, it's very little. I'm not going to sit here and try and split them because I can't. I can't do it. Both of them were brilliant. So was Decore, great additions. I also, very last shout out I want to give, because I appreciate you've got a family to get to, and so have I. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now, I have give him some stick at the end of last season. I simply said, look, I still want to see him doing it. I want to see him going forward, being aggressive. Today, first half, he didn't get much to work with. Richarlison should have played the ball to him, and he probably would have scored. But in the second half, he's making runs off the ball. He's getting down channels. He's winning headers. You know, he scores a great header. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, today, and I'm going to say this because I like to believe I'm a decent judge of a player. He showed me today that he is our number 9, because if he can perform like that,
ahead of that, wasn't it?
If he can perform like that for even 25 games this season, he will get 20 goals this season because he shots on target, aggressive, pace, power, heading ability. He showed he had the lot today. And that, bearing in mind, this time last season, I'm saying he's not a Premier League striker. He should fuck off to Sheffield United. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I apologise because today, now, you proved me wrong today.
Yeah, one comment I do want to add. Adam Wilkinson has asked, will we be doing these for every match? We will while there's no fans in the stadium. We will be back on Wednesday for the Salford game in the Cup. We're not here next week, unfortunately, but as long as we can do them apart from next week, these watch-alongs will happen while we can't go back to Goodison.
Absolutely. And, look, potentially, I mean, we're saying we can't. Potentially, we may be able to do a match reaction, a watch-along next week. We don't really know. But the chances are we won't. But that's just because we're away. But trust me, by God, we will try.
Yeah, we will. Right, folks, we're going to leave it there, aren't we, Michael?
We are, absolutely. John, thank you ever so much. Again, you were phenomenal.
Thank you, and you were as well.
Yeah.
And everyone who watched us were as well. So thanks very much, as Michael said before, because without yous, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah. Guys, I'll see you Wednesday for the next watch along, and also, guys, there will be a video tomorrow. So, guys, see you soon. Peace.
Cheers, folks.